I've got the inside scoop to an incredible 4-day trip to Sedona, so if that's what you're trying to do, listen up. First off, we kicked our journey flying at the Phoenix, stumbling upon this epic picture spot with a ceiling that's pure aesthetic gold, a sneak peek into the magic that awaited for us. Now let me drop a little travel wisdom. Thrifty Car Rentals, not recommended. We spent a solid 2 hours in line, a hiccup that nibbled away our precious time. Lesson learned, never thrifty. Once we got on the road, we did have a cool Jeep, and our taste buds led us to Chuck Box in Phoenix. Trust me, it's a must stop. The aroma hits you and you'll know you're in the right place when you can smell that smoke. The drive into Sedona was nothing short of mesmerizing, breathtaking views on every turn. We checked into the Hilton Vacation Club, and let me tell you, it was awesome and wallet-friendly. Bonus, there's a full kitchen, so we swung by Clark's to load up on waters and snacks for the adventure ahead. So day 2, we kicked things off with a picturesque 2.5-hour drive to Grand Canyon, and let me tell you, the post-snow scenery was nothing short of stunning. The beauty of this landscape left us in awe. Parked with a perfect view of the South Rim, we took a leisurely stroll, soaking in the breathtaking surroundings. The anticipations for what awaited us was building. Our first hike was a South Kaibab Trail, guiding us to a mesmerizing panorama. After about an hour, we reached the outlook, worth every step. Beautiful scenery. Next up, we went back to the car and drove to Desert Watchtower. It was a century-old marvel offering a majestic view of the Colorado River. History and nature blending seamlessly. The adventure continued as we drove back to Sedona, which was about 2 hours, making a pit stop at the Chocolate Tree, which was a vegan chocolate heaven. While I splurged $50 in goodies, I have to be honest, they didn't quite hit the sweet spot for me. We ended the day on a satisfying note with some pizza before hanging the hay, recharging for the adventure awaiting us for the next day. Buckle up, because today, day 3 in Sedona was an absolute roller coaster of beauty and adventure. So today was all about those renowned vortexes that you've heard about, those magical energy hubs Sedona's famous for. We kicked things off at the bell tower, but a slight parking hiccup led to some unexpectedly stunning pictures of the tower itself. You know, sometimes the universe just has its own plans, right? Next stop, Devil's Bridge, and let me share a little insider tip. Opt for the dirt road instead of the trail. It shaves off a good hour off your hike. The journey was a perfect blend of decent hiking and piscaret strolls. Now Devil's Bridge, a marvel in itself. It's actually a bit nerve-wracking for those scared of heights. But once you're on the bridge, the panoramic view is simply breathtaking. I got a pro tip for you. Trust a fellow traveler with your camera for a shot that'll make your jaw drop. Next on the agenda was Cathedral Rock. But truth be told, the steep hike got the best of me that day. Sometimes you just need to listen to your body, right? No worries though, because we heard whispers of another vortex, this time at Airport Mesa. Said to be a breeze to get to. A casual 45-minute walk led us not just to the vortex, but also a jaw-dropping spot to watch the sunset. Sedona, you never cease to amaze me. Post-sunset euphoria had us craving some delectable Mexican delights, and Tortas de Fuego delivered with tacos that just hit the spot. Flavor explosions in every bite. As the night draped Sedona in darkness, we headed to Courthouse Vista for a celestial spectacular. The stars above were like diamonds scattered across an infinite canvas. Pictures hardly capture the magic, but let me tell you, it was a sight to behold. Day 3 was a wrap, but the excitement's far from over. Day 4 promises even more wonders. So back with the grand finale of our Sedona adventure, and day 4 was nothing short of epic. Starting our day, we aimed for the final vortex of Boyton Canyon, but on our way, we stumbled upon the Chapel of Holy Cross. It was a stunning church perched on top of the rocks, offering a spiritual existence against a breathtaking Sedona background. Trust me, it was more than just cool, it was awe-inspiring. Finally reaching Boyton Canyon, a hike just under an hour led us to the vortex. The views were mesmerizing, blend of rugged rocks and endless skies, perfect for capturing some truly breathtaking pictures. We even decided to kick off our shoes, connecting with the Earth's energy. You know you found the vortex when you spot the distinctive twisted tree. We lingered here for an hour, soaking up all the positive vibes before deciding to embark on a quest for the elusive birthing cave. 2 hours of hiking through the scenic trail, no luck in finding the cave, but the journey itself was an adventure worth every step. With hunger taking over, we headed to Colts BBQ for a hearty barbecue platter. Admittedly, it wasn't the best, but hey, we're from South Florida and the culinary scene has a high bar to set. With satisfied bellies, we set our sight on Walnut Canyon. Walnut Canyon is a hidden gem nestled about 30 minutes east of Flagstaff. As we ventured into this natural wonder, we were transported back in time to the era of the Single-Out people. They're a pre-Columbian cultural group that called Walnut Canyon home from about 1100 to 1250 AD. As we meandered along the canyon trails, each step unveiled the story of people who mysteriously vacated the dwellings around 1250 AD, leaving behind over 80 cliff dwellings, a silent testament to their once vibrant existence. It's mind-boggling to fathom the daily lives and challenges faced by these people within the canyon walls. The echoes of their history resonated through every rock and crevice, creating an immersive experience that words can hardly capture. Walnut Canyon isn't just a geological marvel, it's a living museum. A preserved glimpse into the rich tapestry of ancient cultures. Exploring the canyon became a journey through time, an opportunity to connect with a chapter of human history that unfolded centuries ago. So after this, next on our list was Meteor Crater. The anticipation to see this was built up. At over 500 feet deep, formed 50,000 years ago when a meteor came hurling from the sky at a mind-boggling 50,000 miles per hour. The sheer magnitude of history and impact left us in awe. A must-see for any adventurer. This was such an explosive way to end our trip. Now getting back on the road, we had to head back to Phoenix, which is about 2.5 hours away. We checked into the Radisson, and despite a hiccup with Expedia, the Radisson came through with a delightful surprise. Free drinks to celebrate my 40th birthday. What a way to wrap up an incredible journey. And that's a wrap on our Sedona adventure. Stay tuned for the next adventure. Here's a few pics to wrap up our trip.